Hello, learner. Welcome back to our class. I want us to continue with the topic of earnings management and quality of earnings. So in our previous classes, we have managed to cover on various subtopics. In the first class, we looked on the various types of earnings, or basically the types of profits. In our previous session, or in our previous class, we looked on how we compute the basic earnings per share and also the diluted earnings per share. I want us to proceed and look on the other subtopic in that topic of earnings management and quality of earnings, and that is the topic of segmental reporting, which is covered by all supposed now to be done in accordance with IFRS 8. So mean that we look on the topic of segmental reporting. Segmental reporting. Now, in this particular subtopic here, which is still fall under that particular main topic of earnings management and quality of earnings, we are expected to cover, or we are supposed to cover a number of areas here. One, we shall be looking on the definition of an operating segment. Operating segment as per IFRS 8. We're also going to look on what or the criteria used by an entity in terms of identifying what is a reportable segment. Still, we're also going to look on the disclosure requirement, or basically the information which is supposed to be disclosed as far as each segment or each reportable segment is concerned. And also we look on the format which is now used in terms of preparing what we refer to as a segment report. So that what we should be able to cover in this particular topic of the segmental reporting. Now, first of all, just a preview of what we shall be covering here. Whenever we have an entity, or maybe whenever we have a company, that company at the end of the financial year, it is supposed now to prepare the financial statement. Once now it prepare those financial statements to ensure, basically to enhance the user's understandability of those particular financial statements in terms of the various segments which a company do have. Now, when talk about now the segment in general, this refers now to the various components of an entity, of which now the component of an entity may be a product which the company do have, or maybe what refer as the various branches which now a company do have. And therefore, once now the company has prepared, for example, the income statement at the end of the year, the information which is there, the sales, the expenses, will need then to be split in terms of how those particular sales were generated by the various products, or maybe how the cost which is included in the income statement was incurred by the various segment. And therefore, generally, what you need to note is that when talk about now a segment, this can be the segment, this can be the various products which a company do have, or maybe this can be the various branches. For example, if a company has a branch in Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania, still those can actually be deemed to be what refer as a operating segment.